Hi, this is the new content optimization tool from InLinks. It's much more powerful than it was before. It really helps you to optimize content in real time. It allows you to add topics in real time. It allows you to add questions in real time, and can really help you to improve your rankings. So I'm going to put my money where my mouth is, and this is trying to optimize for content optimization tool where we're currently about 55, 60, and we want to improve that. I've got some content here, 2,400 words of content, and I want to improve it. Now, if you were used to the old tool, if you click on this little arrow at the bottom here, you'll still see the old tool pretty much here. It's still all here, but it's being compacted and put into the left-hand bar so that we've got a powerful new editor in the right-hand side of the page so that you can start changing and adding content on the fly. So if I just start writing here and I want to talk about marketing, I need to add marketing as a topic. Then it's seen and it's added the entity marketing, and it's seen that it's in there, and it's changed my score and got a new estimated score on the page. It's changed the number of words. This is an estimation because in order to be sure that we have talked about marketing, then we have to press the confirm score page, and that will rerun the natural language processing algorithm to properly reevaluate the score. If I do this, then of course the content is going to change and it's going to analyze the text editor. So now if I go across to here, instead of saying live URL here, it's saying text editor here. So all of your old tabs are still here in the old version, but we can also see most of this straight on the left-hand tab here and start putting things straight into the content. So these are the topics and that we've got, but we've also got the ability to have a look at the SERPs that we're competing against, the keywords that are associated with this content. We can find questions. We can have a look at a suggested content structure for writing content from scratch, and then we can summarize all that information as well and see just our scores. So here's what I think I need to do here. So I've got a lot of content here. It's plenty of topics, but I'm missing the concepts of business process, strategic management, and content marketing. So what we're going to do now is improve this score. I want this to get to 90%. I want to start to compete with the other web pages for the phrase content optimization tool. So I'm going to go down here and have a look at my topics on the left-hand side. I can see that my web content that I'm talking about search engine optimization 12 times. I can check my competitors here and see that my competitors on average are talking about it 7 times on the page. The low end once, top end 16 times. I can carry on going down here and have a look at other bits and pieces, or I can filter and have a look at my main missing topics. So I can organize my topics by categories. So I'm a software company, so perhaps I might want to have a look at these and say, well, I'm actually interested in talking about some of these topics, although these are now looking very unimportant. These are very small numbers that my competitors are using around the context of software. But if I look at all missing topics, then there's a couple of important ones. And here we've got business process, strategic management, and content marketing. So I think that perhaps I need to add that. And what I'm going to do is going to add some of these ideas in the section saying modern day copywriting for search. I need to try and add some things. So what can I do? So clever. Okay, I didn't pick it up with process. Ranking in a search originally was traditionally dependent on a clever business process or two that created content. Okay, so I've now talked about that. I want to also talk about strategic management. Oops, let me do that again. Okay. So it saves automatically anyway, but I'm going to just save some text. You can also save here, and every time it's updated, it'll have a nice tick to tell you that the content has been updated. You can see that we've estimated the score. Now, don't keep on pressing confirm score, because that does cost you a credit. So you should really have a good go at improving your content before you confirm the score. Don't feel too worried about it. You get 100 credits for $39 a month, but every time you press score, it can use one of those credits. So I've talked about those, and now it's analyzed it. It doesn't think that I have used the content to strategic management, but it has said that I've used business process and content marketing. So it's important to understand that just putting the words into the content doesn't necessarily improve the score, and doesn't necessarily improve the understanding of the underlying topic. So it's not like some other tools where it's all keyword based. There is a natural language processing algorithm that runs when we reanalyze this content, and that may mean that you need to add some more than just the keywords. So let's go and find out what else we can do here in this tool, now that we've understood that this is a much more dynamic tool than we have before. Well, apart from the topics, we can have a quick look at the SERPs and the competitors. We can see who's ranking for content optimization tool, and we can drill down into those. So the first thing I would do here is just check that these are all sensitive competitors, sensible people, because the whole of the topics that are listed in the main page here are all based around what is already ranking for the phrase content optimization tool. So if I don't like one of these and I don't think they're appropriate, then maybe I want to switch them out. So if I click on the little cog here, then we can either put in a different URL, or if we can't read the code, we can cut and paste some HTML code of our own into here as well. So what's great about this is that we can then quickly have a look and see if there's some headlines and things that we need to add as well. So use topic is talking about creating quality content faster. Speed might be something I want to talk about. So obviously I don't want to actually talk about exactly the same thing as my competitor, but I want to take that as an idea. So I've pressed add there because that's a headline that's in my competitor's content. And then I can go down here and see that I've added this as an idea down at the bottom. So underneath my content, I've got content ideas, and I've added create quality SEO content faster. And it says that it's a headline, so I know that it's something I need to work on. So I can take this and then start to rewrite this. Also, I noticed down here that when InLinks pulled in my content, it's actually pulled in some content, some comments as well. So I probably want to take this out of the editor, and that will hopefully amend the words, but I don't necessarily want that to be in my analysis. The customer's comments, I don't want to be there. So I'm going to take those out. I'm going to take out this content down here as well. So I want to talk a little bit about creating free content, free quality SEO content. So perhaps I'll do this. The content is much faster with more accuracy than. Okay. So I'm not adding topics here, but I am adding some ideas, so I can pull some ideas in from my competitors' content. I can also then have a quick look at more info and have a look at some of the other underlying things that they're looking at. But let's now go and pull in the next major idea, which is some questions. So I'm going to have a look at questions that I might ask with my content optimization tool. So these are first, this first tab here is questions found during analysis, and then there's a bunch of questions that I can have around different ideas as well. So I found that these questions, in my competitors' contents. So why should I care about ITF-IDF, or what is a content optimization tool? And that's fine. Underneath that, I've got questions around search engine optimization, and this is a very powerful editor. And so what I'm going to do is try and find 3 really good questions that I can add to my content. I'm going to have that around the idea of content optimization. So content marketing, content optimization. Let's go for content strategy, because it would appear that I need to talk a little bit about content strategy. Okay, so I've got 3 questions here that I'm going to find. What is content strategy and marketing? How to become a content strategist? What am I going to choose here? How to scale a content strategy, that might be quite a good one. Why content strategy matters. And how to make a good content strategy. So now I've added these 3 ideas as questions down at the bottom. So they've got 3 questions in here. So I can now have a section about content strategy. So I'm going to put those into tabs here. I'll work on those later. I'm going to change this to be a heading. So change it from normal to heading 3. So I'm going to add some questions in there as well. Don't like it when people say questions that aren't questions. Okay, so I've now changed some questions. I've got some questions that I can put into there. That's going to add some color to the whole idea. And you know what? When I wanted to talk about content strategy, I wanted to add some other ideas. So I'm going to just go back to my topics here, and I've added my stuff on strategic management. But you know what? I think that's probably going to be an important part of my argument in my content. So I'm going to dig into the concept of strategic management and see what's semantically related. So the concept of strategic management I have already added, but I can have a look now and see related categories that are over and above what my competitors are talking about that I might want to talk about. So I might want to talk about strategy dynamics. That might be interesting. This is a case of strategy dynamics right now, where we're trying to change the dynamic about content marketing tools. So I want to talk about that, and I want to talk about my guerrilla marketing, because that's what I'm doing right now as well. So I'm going to add those ideas, and then I also want to have a quick check on what questions I can have around the concept of strategic management or content marketing as well. So if I go down here, here's a bunch of other questions underneath the tabs and the ideas. I can sit there and find some good questions here, and maybe this is a better ones for my FAQ page. So I can cut and paste these ideas into my content, put this into my question area. And that's going to help me as well. When I paste there, notice that I think it pasted slightly different text. So what I'm going to do now is actually paste that again. And I'm going to right click and paste as plain text. Or you can do that with control characters as well, because that's going to take out the styling that we've got on the left hand side. Okay, so what else can we do here? Well, let's close this and have a quick look at the content structure tab. So the content structure tab would have been really useful if I hadn't got any content at all, but I've currently got 2,352 words, so I don't really want to start again. So I'm just going to do one more confirm score. It looks like I'm up at 90%. It looks like if I top and tail this, I'm going to have a better bit of content. So I'm going to take this content and put it onto my website and see if I can get above position 55 for content optimization tool. I hope you like it. I hope you like that it's dynamic, it changes on the fly. I hope that you like that it's still based around topics, not around keywords. And I can show you that by clicking on the search engine optimization topic, for example. We can see that there is a bunch of synonyms around search engine optimization, and they are SEO, search engine optimization, search results. These are all synonyms of the concept of search engine optimization, and we've got the Wikipedia page here as well. Also, I should say that when we pull these in, now we have competitors related topics as well. So process optimization, if I want to find out what people are saying about process optimization, here's some stuff that we found in the competitors' content we think might be interesting to have a look at. So information quality, here we've got some great quality. Enjoy the tool. Please tell others about it, and thanks for your time.